Hello and welcome to my reaction to the newest episode of the movie trivia Schmoedown. This is a match in the teams league between two new teams, Funhaus or versus Kind of Funny. Without further ado, let's just begin. Okay.
This is not going to go well.
Okay.
There he is. Hey, Alex!
Hey, Thad.
Thanks for coming over.
Sure.
Congrats again for the live event.
Oh,
You really smoked them. It was fantastic.
Thanks.
So I've got some interesting news.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Sam Witwer is not able to compete for the next couple of months. He booked a couple gigs and he's unavailable. We've talked with him and we don't know when he's going to come back.
Okay.
And I feel really bad because I know you two had planned this big title fight, and we've talked it over, and we've decided that we're actually going to make you the reigning Star Wars champion because he's unable to fulfill his duties, and so it's all yours. Congratulations!
I mean, that's a beautiful belt and all, but I don't even want to touch it right now.
What do you mean? You're the Star Wars champion. Just, congrats!
No, I think I need to earn it. I can't just take it. That's not fair.
So you mean I have to find you another competitor?
Could you, just put out some feelers, find someone that thinks they could take me on?
Gee, I mean,
That's just perfect.
I'm gonna have to make an open call. I can't give it to Ken. Can't compete right now, so I'm gonna have to find someone. Okay. All right, fine. Well, I'll try to find somebody. If you can make it back for the collision, I'll get you a competitor.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Thad.
All right. My job never ends.
I don't know. I hope that Bruce Green, I think his name Bruce Green. I hope he can make that match good.
0-2 is definitely not where Scarpino wants to be right now. When I get on a plane to LA, I come here to win. I will not leave this place 0-3.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen,
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
But other than that, really not just them. I know Green and Chandler just talked about that on her shows, talking about Kind of Funny, but really, I don't know too much about them, and I know even less about Funhaus. I've vaguely heard about them from different things in the YouTube movie space, but really, I know nothing about either team in this situation, so this is going to be an interesting match. And we got two opportunities for, this complete surprise.
well, look at you. You've made a great decision to tune in to the movie trivia Schmoedown. We have a spectacular team match today, and I am honored to be Ken Knapsack. And I'm honored to be joined by Brienne Chandler, Miss Movies, the 2000, what year is this? 18 free-for-all winner, making her debut today.
Oh my goodness, free-for-all winner. I'm just as shocked as you are about actually having achieved that.
Can I make a confession to you? I was at the announcer booth when this was happening, and I was looking at the math, and I was looking at the way you were playing, and I was looking at the way you've been making choices lately for your own benefit, something I love and respect, and I was like, I think she's got this. I wish I'd bet on you. I would have won a lot of money. So congratulations to you.
How much can you win if you only put on $20?
I'm not good at math. Other people are. Okay. But here's the thing, I recently had some problems at the live movie trivia Schmoedown.
I did see
some
that.
Some things worked against me. Fair question in the end that got me. So I could still use a title shot if you, want to find it in your heart.
You know what?
Let me know.
I'll put you on the list of all the people that are interested. I will. I did that, but I mean, you came to me before. This is the second time that you're coming to me to ask for this.
Right.
I mean, not directly ask for this, but indirectly.
Understand completely. So. Well, let's talk about today's match, Brienne. We have got some teams making their debuts, but also a returning player who knows the rules, but maybe is looking for a little bit of redemption here. We have Kind of Funny, which is Nick Scarpino and Game Over Greggy, versus Funhaus, James and Elise from Rooster Teeth. what do you know about these teams?
What I know about these teams is they are very big in the video game industry.
Yes.
And they are very big on Patreon as well. And that's actually how I found Kind of Funny. I was a patron of theirs. I still contribute to them as well. And I basically paid to go on their show through Patreon. And that's how we got here. That's how they're here.
And through those experiences, it's led you to be work extensively and have office hours with the Schmoedown Patreon. That's going pretty good.
That's right. Because of my relationship with Kind of Funny, that's the reason why we get to do this today.
What do you feel about these teams? We're going to hear from them in a second with their promos, but I want to know what you know right now about these teams coming into this match.
Coming into this match, gosh, I know that Nick is really hungry. He's hungry for that win. James and Elise are new, so I don't know what they're going to bring to the table, but I do know that they're going to know something about Jim Henson for sure, because I know Elise is a Muppet connoisseur.
You know what? As someone who grew up on the Muppets and used to watch the Muppet Babies every Saturday morning up until I was probably comfortably old to be watching it for the demographic, I respect that a lot there. Well, let's not give our own insight here. Let's hear directly from the teams with some promos now.
Yeah, we'll
Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it, you got it. I'm back, one of the top competitors in the singles league, and I was like, you know what's better than losing over there? Maybe winning in doubles. That's right, I am here, and I am tired of getting my ass kicked in by myself, so I brought in some backup.
My name is James, and this is...
My name's Elise, and we're from Funhaus.
Yeah, Funhaus is a comedy gaming channel known for obscure movie references in things that shouldn't be referenced. And yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should stop doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, they call him the Gruesome Greggy. They call him the Game Over Greggy. They call him the champ where I'm from. Please let me introduce, it's my honor to introduce you my partner today, Mr. Greg Miller. Trending Gamer 2015, Greg Miller.
Schmoedown, people! I'm sorry. I didn't know this thing mattered on YouTube. We've been sending D-League Nick Scarpino to come represent Kind of Funny.
We're here today because Nick Scarpino challenged us. He thinks that this is going to be an easy win.
He hasn't had an easy win.
It's not. No. I think he's some people are undefeated. I think he's defeated.
Kind of Funny is 100% getting their first victory in the Schmoedown today. It's time, and it's about time.
Adam Kovic, start building 2 caskets, because once I beat the Willemses, I'm going to fucking murder him.
Okay.
This isn't a joke. No. This is a confession.
It doesn't sound like it. You've made everyone scared behind the camera.
Lawrence Sonnertagger.
Okay, he's a big guy. Be careful.
He's a coward, too.
All right.
Here's what's going to happen today. Kind of funny. You give us those Muppets questions. You give us those Mission Impossible questions.
Oh, give it to us.
You're going to lose.
Listen, you can't pick the questions. If you could, maybe you'd have a chance. But those questions, they're going to fall on us like raindrops. And we're going to open our mouth. We're going to fill our mouths with those questions. And when we spit that water in your face, you're going to be 0-4, buddy.
Are we going to be provided water?
Do we get water?
Do we get any water?
Yeah, we get water. So we'll do that.
It's going to be the water.
Yeah. It's like the
all right, you
disaster.
see there,
No one in
Funhaus kind
Hollywood
of saying they're
will
here,
bring
they're
you
ready to
water.
make their claims, make their stamp on the league. But I find this interesting, this dynamic with Game Over Greggy and Nick Scarpino. They've known each other. They work together.
Yes.
They drink La Croix together, all right? I think that's how you say it. I'm not French. But there's sort of a weird dynamic going on here, right?
Is there a weird dynamic?
Well,
I mean, I guess from this promo for sure, there's definitely, my ears are definitely not hearing properly right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But I see what's going on here. Scarpino struggled. He's a popular player. Sometimes you don't get the questions in the end that you want. I don't think. I think he's back for a little bit of redemption. But Game Over Greg coming back in, kind of saying we're going to do this right and we're going to make our name better.
He's putting him in his place.
Yeah.
He's getting him to get this win today.
And I do have championship belt envy there with some of the stuff going on there. All right, those are the promos. Here are the strengths. Brian, you tell me if I'm wrong about this. Talking to both teams before the match, kind of funny. Their strengths include video games. Now, I've asked them if that's video game movies or just like me, good at managing my budget on MLB The Show 18. I don't know. Franchise mode. Comic book movies and loud yelling. Would you agree?
Loud yelling. 100%.
With Funhaus, we've got bad movies, which I actually think is an interesting strength because if you can quote dirty work like I can, you know Norm Macdonald's film canon, it might come up at some point in the competition, James Bond movies and the aforementioned Jim Henson movies.
I'm looking forward to that Jim Henson slice on the wheel. It's a new slice, something that the patrons have been asking for. This is our Patreon match today. So if you are a patron and you support at the $5 level or above, you are going to get this a week before everyone else. This is coming out June 29th to you, and to everyone else it will come out the next week.
I love getting things early, especially like tacos at Del Taco before they open. It's a good thing. All right, with that said, Brienne, I think it's time to get into this match and some intros and get the teams out here. So I asked the fans, are you ready? Because it's time for Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Rooster Teeth and making their Schmoedown team debut with a record of 0 wins and 0 losses, ready for a new start. It is James and Elise, Team Funhaus.
I thought he was here.
They got this. They got this.
They've got the lap down, which I appreciate.
They know how to do this. I like the Tom Cruise match. I have seen James wrestle in a wrestling ring. I've seen him. He knows how to do this game here. It's going to be exciting. But here are their opponents. Representing themselves and some drink called
LaCroix.
They are Game Over Greggy and Nick Scarpino. They are Kinda Funny!
There he is.
Scarpino out first.
It looks like LaCroix on his shirt.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What's that? Holding the curtain open for Greg Miller.
You could see right there. Wow.
There's something going on in the audience right now.
Game Over Greggy has got some words for the audience. I think he's yelling at John Roca, but John Roca often just yells into the air normally. So they are out.
Great start.
Yeah, Scarpino's here. He's the only one with the experience. Let's see how that plays coming in here. All right. Well, both teams are at the desk. Brienne, we're going to go over the rules.
We are going to go over the rules.
This is round one. Absolutely. Teams, you're going to be getting 8 questions in various categories. We'll let you know those categories. You're going to write your answers down in about 15 seconds. You do have each 3 JTE rules named after the great Ecuadorian film reviewer Josh Tapia, as we know. So you will have the ability to ask for a repeat of the questions, but each team 3 per game. Don't forget that there. We want you to say your name, say the answers, show us the board so we can confirm that you didn't have any kind of shenanigans in writing down. So, are all teams ready? Funhaus, are you ready?
We're ready.
We're ready.
Yes, I love it.
I love this show.
That's funny.
We love you.
Are you ready? Kind of funny.
Could not be more ready.
We're ready, Tony Schiavone.
That's right. Here we go. Then it's time.
Boo yourself.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown. 3 rounds to a finish. All right, Brienne, Miss Movies has the first question coming in.
The first question comes to you in the form of movie quotes. The quote, "You mean you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy," is featured in which time travel film?
Yes.
Is that what we're going with?
Yes. Yes. Sorry for the stumble. Yes.
Smooth operation you run here.
Yeah. All right. Well, first one's out. How do you feel? You good? You going? We have a countdown here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for answers.
Nick, show us your answer,
Back to the
please.
Future 2?
That's correct for a point.
Fantastic. We won.
Elise.
Great.
Whoa.
See you later.
There's more.
We have 3 rounds. Elise.
Sorry, I got it.
I wasn't in that movie.
Sorry, Tom. Sorry.
Game over, Greggy.
Back to the Future Part 2.
That is correct for a
Thank you,
point.
Tony Schiavone.
Thank you.
Listen, I've never seen this, whatever they're talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's from Toy Story 3.
Incorrect. Kind of funny.
That was a good guess, though, I will say.
2-point
Yes.
lead.
I just realized she's doing Tom Cruise, and it's spot on.
It's
It is.
really good.
I'm glad you just picked that up just now. Just
You know,
now.
ready, Greg?
Okay, now get
kisses.
some
All right,
points.
second question.
kisses.
Second question comes in the category of action/adventure. In what film do two boys and a girl hitchhike across cross-country to compete in the Ultimate Video Game Championship
Ooh, I know this
featuring
one, too.
Super Mario Brothers 3? You know, once hitchhike for an
Don't
entire
fuck
summer.
this up for me, Nick.
You hitchhiked once before?
Yeah.
Greg is really fired up today.
I got it.
4, 3, 2,
Don't mouth
1. Time's up.
Come on,
Pens
guys.
down. Pens down. Looking for answers. Starting with Elise.
Power Glove.
Come on, just write something. Write something, Tom.
You weren't in it.
Not too late, audience. You can get behind the winners.
All right, Greg.
The Wizard.
That is correct for another point. James.
Wizard.
That is correct for a point.
We will accept
Scarpino.
The wizard.
Yeah!
Whoa, Greg.
4-1 lead. 4-1
Good job.
lead.
Keep it up, buddy.
I didn't remember it till last minute.
All right, coming up in now is the third question.
Question 3 comes to you from Comedies. A 35-year-old video game tester has to move in with 3 elderly women in what
I've
film?
never seen this movie.
My apartment lease is up next month, and I think this is a good plan of action.
You know what? This is definitely a plan of action for you specifically.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it.
It could be like a Golden Girls reboot.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Look for answers. Starting with
Greg.
Yeah, my
Grandma's boy.
I think it's
That's
Grandma.
correct.
Thank you. Excellent.
Okay, yes.
James.
Mama's boy.
Oh, so close. So close.
Scarpino.
Grandma's boy.
Correct.
There it is.
Tom Cruise.
It's Grandma's boy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Elise is on the board.
All right.
exciting.
Your fourth question comes in the category of directors. Who directed Labyrinth?
Ooh.
You enjoy that film?
I enjoy that film. This is one of the movies that I probably watch most frequently in terms of sci-fi.
Fireys scare me.
Oh, I'm sorry about
5,
that. I'm sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down,
Jim
pens
Henson.
down. Looking for answers. We're starting with James.
Jim
I'm
Henson.
going to go Jim Henson.
That is correct for
Correct.
a point. Scarpino.
Okay.
That makes more sense. I put Robert Zemeckis. I was just
I mean,
That was a good. That's
a
a good
dominant
guess.
director at the time. Elise.
I don't know why I put Frank on.
No.
You think too much, Tom.
Game over, Greggy.
My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, have you heard the good news?
I have, but unfortunately incorrect answer at this
He's
time.
the reason for the season.
All seasons.
Boy, oh boy. You're going to be up. You're going to be up tonight thinking about that one.
Yeah, that was a hard one. It's okay. I missed the candle question the first time.
Right.
You never live it down.
Moving
You never
on
live it down.
to question 5. This is movie release dates.
No.
Double Dragon and Street
Yeah,
Fighter
I'm
both
4 for
came
4
out
so far.
in what year? If you don't know, just guess a year. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I
could
do.
pick. There's like over 100 years to choose from.
Maybe even 200? Who knows?
I don't
We're
know.
getting there.
I don't know when time starts or ends.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Nick.
1997.
Stab in the dark. 1992.
You are close, but no cigar on that. Elise?
1994?
Yes,
correct for
you
points.
got it.
Game over.
Greg,
Were we talking about the movies or the games?
we're talking about the movies. This is the movie trivia Schmoedown.
I feel like that wasn't clear enough. I guessed for the games 1988.
Thank you for that guess. I appreciate it, James.
1997.
Oh, no.
Still ahead.
We only got, still on. Elise. Elise has this one there. All right.
No one
six,
saw Double Dragon. No one saw it.
I saw it.
Okay.
Okay.
Six,
well,
sixth question comes in the category of horror.
Whores?
Horror, yes.
Horror.
What horror franchise
What's my
based...
mother have to do with this?
Whoa.
What horror franchise based off a video game stars Mila Jovovich?
Okay, yeah, I got this one. Lots of video
Wait,
game
horror
questions.
Game franchises could there be? Really?
Do you know I have the same dress
Is
you
that
have?
on
Do you?
purpose?
5,
Because
I'm very
it's fun.
excited to see
Four.
that.
Kind of fun.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
We are looking for
Resident
answers starting with
Evil, I think.
Elise.
Resident Evil?
That's correct from Hoyt.
Yeah.
Game over, Greggy.
Resident Evil.
That's correct. Take 7-5 lead. James.
Resident Evil.
Absolutely. Keeping pace.
Bring it out. Resident Evil.
There you go. We have
Excellent.
an 8-6 lead. Close game as we start to come to
Seems
the
like a
end
lovely girl. I don't know why they'd call her that.
of round 1.
Yeah, there's only 2 more questions remaining. This is number 7, and it is documentary. What documentary is about breaking the world record for the highest score on
I'm
Donkey
guessing that's on
Kong?
purpose that these are all.
I get
What?
the reference now.
Hey, I'm wearing a Donkey Kong dress.
Yeah, I just-
What do you know?
I feel
like you're cheating off me, and I just want it to be said. I see her.
Funhaus
She
cheating.
has prying eyes.
the glasses
She
on.
has prying eyes.
2,
He's got mirrors in there?
1.
All right.
Great. Show us your answer, please.
King of Kong.
We'll
Thank
accept
you.
that. Absolutely.
King of Kong.
That is correct.
Skull Island.
King of Kong.
King of Kong. We got a 10-point
I want you
there.
guys to be more excited when I.
Yes.
Got it. You're doing great. Nick. You're doing great.
Boo! Boo!
All right,
And
Elise.
The Journey of Steve Wiebe, King Kong.
Absolutely.
King of Kong. King of Kong. King of Kong.
All
Excellent.
right.
Little extra detail for you. Nick.
Okay, stop showing
Well,
off.
All
to the
right.
audience.
Your final
Yeah.
question
I know
is
it
coming
has
up,
not been
Brian. This is a Patreon question.
It is a Patreon question. We're very excited about that because this is our Patreon match. And so, here it comes.
Who's it brought to us by?
Harold Gruntegern, which I'm sure I've butchered that. I asked him how to phonetically spell it, but he never really spelled it out for me.
I love
so
that.
that's just how it's going to be.
It's like a Douglas Adams Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy name. I love it. The category that he chose because of his support on Patreon is animation. Animation. Your final question in this round is, Don Rickles voiced what character in the Toy Story films?
Okay, yep, I know this one too. I think.
If you could voice a character in the Toy Story films,
Would
you come up with something
Would have
different?
been tanked 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for answers here, starting with James.
I'm hungry and I want some ham.
Incorrect.
not ham.
John Ratzenberg.
What?
Nick.
John Ratzenberg. Oh,
Nick.
Sorry they didn't teach you that at CrossFit.
Hungry and I want something else.
Scarpino.
Yes.
I'm just taking a guess here. The dinosaur?
That is
It's
incorrect.
not.
Oh,
No.
what do you think? Oh, come on. You got it wrong.
At least I know now. I know
God, ego. You're all
Elise.
looks.
What do you got?
I mean, I didn't do as bad as Nick because I at least put Rex. No! But I know it's not Rex. I know it's not Rex.
Come on,
I
Greg,
know
bring
you
it
know
back.
Greg.
Mr. Potato.
Correct.
You got it.
So at
Screw
the
you, Harold.
at the end of round 1,
7
Kinda
out of
Funny has an 11-8 lead. I think they
I had a
started really
great
strong,
round.
and then Funhaus came back. Brand, we have ourselves a match.
We do have ourselves a match. I'm surprised it's this close. I'm very excited. This might be the first
What?
time
Now-
that Nick has been in the lead.
Well, I was going to say, why are you surprised it's close? Is it something about Scarpino? You
I don't-
doubted
I
him
mean,
coming into this
hey,
match?
hey,
What is it?
I mean, he
Clearly
has
the
those
weak
two
link is
losses.
Scarpino.
All right.
Oh.
All right. All right.
It's unfortunate.
We are now entering round number 2, which is affectionately or sometimes ineffectionately referred to as the wheel round. Oh, that wheel is a fickle fate
That
and
wheel.
mistress here. We have got the categories on the wheel. One at a time you guys will spin, as a team, I should say. You will get the chance to spin again if you do not like the first selection, unless you get opponent's choice and spinner's choice. We are going to be getting 6 questions in the round. So, Kind of Funny, you are in the lead. You have the choice to spin first or defer and have Funhaus go before you.
Before we do that, though, this is a wheel that is sponsored by a patron. Jake Burnham sponsored today's wheel, and he
wheel.
selected Tom Hanks and Ron Howard to be on the wheel for today's
love
match.
that. I love
so
that.
thank you, Jake, for supporting us.
All right, so Kind of Funny,
We're going to spin first.
You are going to spin first.
Excellent.
All right, one of you can go up and give the wheel a good, solid spin. We want to see some revolutions on there.
because he hurts his back a lot.
Have you ever been in
He's kind of old. He's old. Yeah.
All right, here we go. That's a good spin.
That
Spin
is
is
a good
in.
spin.
Spin is in.
Big money, no
Very
hits,
nice.
no
spin.
I
hits.
love that little kiss you did at the end.
Big money, no Howard, no Howard, no Howard.
No
All
Howard.
right, his no whammy, no whammy. That's a good. That's a lot of revolutions. We could power
Oh dear.
a small
oh dear.
wind
It's coming.
farm.
It's coming.
Almost opponent's choice. Video games.
Saved
You
by the
guys
bell.
keeping it? You guys keeping it?
Your call. What do you want to do? All right, let's
All
roll
right,
the dice.
they're
They're
gonna
all
keep-
bad. All
Video games. Video games. All right. I'll ask kind of funny questions. How about that?
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right. All right, guys, you're going to get 6 questions in this round. Don't forget your JT rules and multiple choice. First one coming in. Which video game character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play in Street Fighter?
Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Guile.
That is correct for 2 points. 2 points.
You just want 3 points.
All right.
They're not free when you've earned them, James.
Go back to CrossFit, James.
Street Fighter characters.
Second question out of 6. In Ready Player One, what is the avatar name of Ty Sheridan's Wade Watts?
Did you see that?
I did not.
We're gonna go with multiple choice on this.
All right, here we go. Some names I've never seen. A. Parzival. B. Artemis. C. Tracer.
That's
D.
Parzival.
That's H.
Parzival. Morpheus. You're from the Matrix.
We're gonna shot in the dark. B.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. For Steele.
We'll steal Parzival.
That is correct. One.
Nobody saw Ready Player One. Nobody. Nobody.
I saw it.
We don't read.
All right.
Hearts of Darkness.
Third
Player One. Everyone knows.
Third question. Kind of funny. Who played Mario in 1993's Super Mario Brothers movie?
Bob Hoskins.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's how you do it.
One of the all-time classics.
Fourth question.
I love that his name is Mario.
Fourth question. How many Resident Evil films are there?
Shit.
4? I want to say there are 4.
You have 20 seconds to answer these questions, I might add.
How about multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
This is not going to help.
have.
1 through 4.
Is it A, 4, B, 5, C, 6, D, 7?
I think
I don't think I could answer this one.
5.
That is incorrect for Steel Funhouse.
I think we're going to go 7.
That is incorrect. Looking for 6.
Are you counting 3D? Is 3D count as a number?
Animated.
There are 6.
Is there the animated one?
They did an animated one.
Challenge.
All right, we do have a challenge from James.
They said movies, not made for DVD.
I'm not sure if they're going to count these or not. How many there even are.
All right, we are back. We had an elite team of experts gather around the Google machine, and we've come up with this. The challenge will be overruled 6 theatrical release Resident Evil.
We agree with your decision.
Films.
Good job, everybody.
Great decision over there, guys. Good job.
Experts, they just huddled over there.
All right. Fifth question out of 6. A woman named Rose goes in search for her adopted daughter within the confines of a strange and desolate town in what film?
Oh, Silent Hill. Silent Hill?
Right.
Take a shot with it. Yeah.
Silent Hill?
That's correct for 2 points. You guess, but you got it. Sometimes the knowledge.
Don't be afraid to clap for winners, you fucking losers.
Whoa! Wow!
His word is not mine.
Final question in this category of video game pictures is who plays President Will Cooper in Pixels?
Kevin James. As
We didn't prepare for Pixel's question.
That is correct. 2 points for Kevin James.
Wow.
And underrated film.
Absolutely.
19 to 9. Funhouse still has a spell, and it is chaos in this studio.
It is chaotic indeed. You said it, Miss Movies. We are now going to go to Funhouse. James and Elise, it's your turn to spin. Someone step up and give us a spin.
Show muscles.
Yeah, show those muscles.
All right.
Why don't you land on Ron Howard like you want?
Oh dear.
I really like
That was a great spin.
Spin is in. A lot of revolutions on the spins today, Brienne.
I'm liking that there. Oh, Meryl Streep cheer is happening in the audience. Is she even on there? Well, she is. Her picture's on there.
Is it? Okay.
Her picture
All
is
right,
on there.
coming down to Jim Henson Movies. Jim Henson
Are you going
Movies.
to take it?
Are you going to?
I guess we keep it. But now there's so much pressure, though.
I know. That does happen. When you get your strength.
I'm going to need an answer. I'm going to need an answer. Are you guys?
Let's do it. I guess let's do it.
They're going to do it. All right.
Here we go.
So
There's so much pressure. There's so much pressure.
This was a listed strength of the team, a little fumble early in the game that sometimes happens, but this is a redemption round potentially here for Funhouse. 6 questions in the category of Jim Henson. Jim Henson. First one. In the Muppet movie, which comedian cameos as a sarcastic waiter during Kermit and Miss Piggy's first date?
Steve Martin.
That is correct for 2 points.
She loves Steve Martin. I love Steve Martin.
Absolutely.
You got a Steve Martin category?
One of the reasons I got into comedy
Was Steve Martin
Absolutely.
and your favorite movie Shop Girl.
That's right. All right, second question. Second question. What Academy Award nominated song is featured in the Muppet movie?
Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection. 2 points to me.
Just so you guys know, winning first dance, Rainbow Connection.
All right, sounds good.
But the muscles.
Just so you know, I'm gonna die alone. Here we go. Okay. In what Muppet film does Kermit lose his memory?
That was such
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Absolutely an underrated
afraid.
Muppets movie.
Elise was afraid of this category, thought there would be a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
but she is handling this category so well.
He got hit by a car.
Okay, we are going with your fourth question. Who plays prison guard Nadja in Muppets Most Wanted?
That's a garbage movie, but it was Tina Fey.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. All right. Here
up now.
we go. This would be
Greg Miller's looking
all
a
right.
little bit
Fifth
nervous.
of
Or
6
not.
questions. Fifth of 6 questions. In Labyrinth, what is the name of Sarah's baby brother?
Oh, I have no idea.
Boy, what boy?
I need to
Rolling
see.
around in her mind.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. A, Toby. B, Caleb. C, Michael. D, Joshua.
If it was Caleb, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Gonna need an
in
answer.
myself. I think it was
Labyrinth
Joshua.
that well.
Coming down in
Is
5.
it Michael?
That is incorrect. Incorrect for a steal. Kind of funny.
It's Toby,
That's
you moron.
It is Toby. It is Toby.
That is right. One more question
I don't know
left.
Labyrinth that well.
All right. All right.
Labyrinth is like this one old
Final question. Final question.
in Labyrinth.
What feature-length
Toby.
Muppet film was the
Moron.
first directed by
That's
Jim
a phrase you can
Henson?
use in any situation. Like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right.
It's fired.
I guess
By
it's,
Muppet, do you mean the creations? The felt like create?
I guess it's Muppet movie.
We're gonna need an answer.
movie?
Hey,
It's
is
not
that
Muppet
your
movie.
final answer?
Muppet movie? I don't think it's Muppet movie though.
All right, incorrect. Incorrect. Looking for a steal from Kind of Funny for 2 points.
Can we get multiple choice?
No,
You
you
do
did not,
not.
sir.
The
Take
Great
a s-
Muppet Caper.
It's a Muppet
Might have
movie.
been the Great
Well,
Muppet.
technically, Labyrinth is
All
the.
right, we're gonna need answers in
Don't
5,
give them any hints, Elise.
4,
Say, I was
Big
3
bird on the
Muppet
fucking
movies.
loose.
1. Need an answer.
What do we got?
Labyrinth.
Incorrect. The answer was The Great Muppet Caper. Charles Grodin, Diana
Muppet
Rigg.
Caper.
One of the classics. All right, that brings an end to round 2, but as
wow.
movies, we have ourselves a game.
We have ourselves a game.
20
It is
to
close.
17 is in here. All right. All right, guys, we are into the third and final round. This will decide it all. Unless, of course, there's a tie, then we'll go to sudden death. And that's a whole other thing. I get bumped into overtime, so I'm okay with it. Here you go. You are each going to be asked to choose between 1 and 20. I want 3 numbers from that range, 1 to 20. Those can correspond to categories. You will be asked those categories. You have a 2, a 3, and a 5-point question. The 2-point and 3-point are answered on your own. You will decide after we announce the category. 5-point question, you can confer. All right, with that said, if you guys are set and ready, Kind of Funny's in the lead. You get to choose your numbers first.
What are your numbers, Big Cat?
2, 16, 21.
Well,
A 216, I cannot accept
21 's not
21.
gonna
It's
work.
too high.
32.
1 through
Also
20.
not.
Is going to pull it off.
Try it again.
I'm kind of
40. I don't understand. What am I missing? 45?
1 through 20 are your choices.
I think
Oh,
Kind
I'm
of
sorry. Then
Funny
120.
thank you.
We'll take 13.
13
about that?
it is. All right. 2, 16, and
Thank you,
13. Funhouse, your numbers. Between 1 and 20, you cannot choose the ones already selected.
3 and 11, because those are our favorite band. 311.
311. All right.
Amazing.
Not
Okay.
really.
And
6.
And 6.
3, 11, and 6. Those will work. We will accept them there. All right. I'll be asking these questions in these rounds because, you know what?
I'm not allowed.
You're an active
I'm not allowed
competitor.
to.
All right. So, Funhaus, you are down by 3 points, which means you will be given the chance to answer first. Your first number, you chose as number 3, that corresponds to the category of Tom Hanks, America's uncle, who is going to take this question.
I say America's dad.
I'll take
America's dad.
Police is going to take it. All right. 2-point question. 2-point question. Outside of the Robert Langdon films, Tom Hanks has played the same character more than once in one other franchise. What franchise is that?
Toy Story?
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice job.
2 points. All right. Your next number you selected was number 11. That corresponds to the category of action/adventure. You guys can take this question and jump to the lead. James, you'll be answering this one.
Or Tom Cruise will be answering
Tom Cruise for a little mojo magic there. All right. 3-point question in action/adventure. What is the name of the limousine driver that escorts John McClane to the Nakatomi Tower in Die Hard?
It is something.
You know, I actually know the answer to this. What?
I'm gonna go Christmas.
Incorrect. The answer was Argyle. Argyle down there.
Hard one.
It's
a hard one.
I like that. I like that answer.
That was very
What?
That was hard.
All right, with that incorrect answer, Funhaus is going to be given their 5-point question. We are in potential TKO range, Brianne.
Yes, you've got to get this one correct in order to stay in the game and kick it back to kind of funny. Otherwise, Nick's going to get his first win. What?
Absolutely. Look at that, Scarpedo. She really believes in it. All right, 5-point question. You chose the number 6. Chose the number 6. That corresponds to the category of 90s movies. You can confer. You do have JT rules on the board. 5-point question. In 1991's Father of the Bride, who plays the eccentric wedding coordinator's assistant, Howard Weinstein? Excuse me. Howard Weinstein.
Short.
Oh, yeah.
Is
It's
the
Martin
wedding
Short?
coordinator, I think.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, kind of funny. We were looking for B.D. Wong played Martin Short's assistant. There you go.
I can see, though, how you can make that as your guess.
Especially, you have to put the wording of the questions. B.D. Wong played the assistant to Martin Short's character. So, with that, kind of funny has a 20-19 TKO victory, Brianne. We're going to hear from these competitors here in a second, but wow, big match.
It was a big match. I'm very excited for Nick today, but I'm also excited that Elise and James are local, so maybe they will actually return
They've
to
got
the
a
teams league.
taste for blood in the water. They can come back here and compete. But right now, let's go to Jen Sturger. That's Jennifer to you and me, back with the winners and losers.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Kind of Funny. And that was kind of good. That was actually your first win, Nick. How are you feeling?
Question, I feel fantastic, Jen. I was expecting to come win the first 3 times, and I lost, and then I brought in the big guns.
Pulled off that,
I brought me back, and Greg came and brought me some Starbucks.
Jim Henson.
So,
Well, where are we going to be on that Toby question without me?
I can't believe you pulled that out. I was going to answer Caleb, and you said Toby, and I was like, whoa, and we won.
Seems like some Jim Henson fan would have known that, you know? Seems like a Jim Henson fan would know.
It's funny because I don't go around purporting to be a Jim Henson fan like some other people. And then, because normally I just drop the ball and everything, but I've never seen anyone drop the ball quite that hard today.
This is an epic choke.
okay, but you were feeling pretty nervous that second round when she hit Jim Henson, were you not?
I was, because to be perfectly honest, I was not happy with my performance today. I dropped a couple questions early in the round. And,
Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself.
You know, but then I brought it back. I brought it right back, pretty much on my shoulders. The world sits.
No, it was a team effort. Again, you couldn't get it done without me ever. Just like, I'm the champ, you're the chump. You understand how the relationship works. Don't get a big head on yourself, because I can point to all the times you've lost without me.
Well, it was those were warm-ups, and you would not even know how this whole
might
thing
break
works
up after
without
their
to both of
first
us again
match.
when we came in.
Good point.
I'm pretty sure Greg had something to do with you winning today. Maybe he's your good luck charm.
I think so. I mean, I bring him around a lot of places. Like he gets to stand and get cooled off in my shadow, so it's really nice for him. It must be.
He's taller than you.
Gotta say, I was gonna say, short
Lots of
people
people.
can't cast a big shadow. You know what I mean?
I stand on chairs.
So what's next for you?
I want another match, and I want Greg and I to come at least another team, if not the entire league. I think we have a chance of going all the way. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I
chance?
think this was a
We
Because
are
my mom took one.
going all the way. I looked at your
Funhouse,
little
we were
wall
okay.
wall
No.
of fame over there.
This was a
Bring
solid
me
team.
Miss Movies. Bring me Sam Witwer. Bring me the kid who was the voice of the radio guy in Wet Hot American Summer. I'll lay them all out. I'm not afraid of any of these D-list internet celebrities you've
Calling
got.
out
Sam Witwer is
Sam
in a game called
Levine.
Days Gone, though, and it looks good.
I think we're done here. Oh, Funhouse. That was a little rough. You guys came back so hard in that second round. We were all rooting for you.
Yes, we did come back very hard in that second round.
I mean, I was talking about it.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, when we're on film sets shooting Mission Impossible 7, we don't have time to study movies as closely as we'd like to. We're not invited to those film sets, actually.
I thought there were going to be more questions about stunts, performing your own stunts, the kinds of different stunts that Tom Cruise has performed.
My thetan levels, but there was none of that.
I wonder if
No, we don't do any of that here. But you
Funhouse
did. You were
got
very
caught up a
impressive
little
in
too much
the Jim Henson
Tom
round that you
Cruise
picked.
theatrics.
I saw you were going to spin away from it. Why?
Well, I didn't want to put her on the spot.
happens
She
a
was
lot,
her morale was pretty low
It's a
coming
lot
into
of
round
pressure.
2 because she
Being a
missed the
certain way
Labyrinth
and
director
Just
question.
forget about
I don't
the
know
question.
Labyrinth. I don't know.
Takes your
You know, you
energy.
second guess yourself. You shouldn't, but you do. And I thought maybe it was Frank Oz because Frank Oz seems to have more of like a prestigious directing career than Jim Henson. But I'm kicking myself so much, and I know Jim Henson didn't direct the Muppet movie. It's just that time crunch that you get in. Those 15 seconds fly by really fast.
And I know the limousine driver was Argyle. Why did I say Christmas?
No, but when you get
Yeah,
under
that-
those
that
lights,
time
anything can
really-
happen. Were those lights
Since
shaking you
I've
guys
been
up at all?
doing this, like, actually,
Greg was shaking me up.
joining the,
you know, that's what was shaking me
Well, he was
up.
literally shaking the table. Like underneath it, I don't know if
time,
you can
just
see,
that
but he
10
was shaking the
seconds
table the whole
goes
time. I
by
tried to write
so
Mr. Potato Head. I tried to write
Yeah.
it, but he shook it. My pen slipped. I wrote ham. So
Happens all the time. So what's next for you guys? Are you guys going to come back and compete? Because we'd love to see you around here some more.
I would love to, especially now that I think we'll have a flow for it.
yeah, well, I think we just need to find the right division.
R//
Because we're kind of geeks at heart. She loves Lord of the Rings. I think we have a fair amount of knowledge we could share in that capacity.
He loves James Bond.
I love James Bond, but you know, I think we have something that we can bring to this.
Give us a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's something we can both work with, I think.
Yeah.
So aside from Quentin Tarantino, it sounds like you might be up for some inner geekdom, no?
Hey, if it fits and the belt fits, do you guys have a belt for that one? Then yes.
We sits.
Wait, no, what?
If it fits, we sits. Is that?
That's a cat thing.
Back to you guys.
All right, you heard it there, Miss Movies. We got some spirited post-game comments from Kind of Funny. Greg came over, Greggy, putting the league on notice. They are re-energized. They are here. They are in it to win it. Now, I really like this attitude from Kind of Funny. It kind of is in line with my thinking towards this league here. I loved it. But on the other side, Funhouse has some things to say, too.
Funhouse looks like they're going to be continuing, hopefully, with the inner geekdom. I was really impressed with Elisa in that second round with Jim
I got
Henson,
7
because
points
not
that
only is it
first
just Jim
round. I
Henson
think
movies,
they
it's
did
also
really
movies
well.
that are in the creature feature have come out of that, so it could expand even further. But I thought she did such a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing both Elise and James and what they can do in a different division.
I agree with what you're saying there. We're coming to a close here, but I got to say, Brianne Chandler, Miss Movies, an honor to have you sitting at the desk with me here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with your free-for-all opportunity.
Aren't you, though? You're still on my list, Ken.
Oh, I like being on lists.
I'll be thinking about that.
Are good. So that brings to a close today's matchup. First thing here on Patreon, we thank you guys for supporting the movie Trivia Schmoedown on Patreon. Don't forget to share and like the matches when they're on YouTube. Join the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. All that good stuff. Closing thoughts about Patreon.
I think this match is worth $1. I think it's worth it for $1 to come and see it early before it goes up on YouTube.
Absolutely, that is it. So we'll see you guys next time. I'm the Pit Boss, Ken Apsock. That's Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Well, that was the match. I think it was an all-right match overall. Not, amazing, but a good debut from both teams. Kind of funny. I want to see them again. Funhouse, if they come back, wouldn't mind it. Solid match. It was a good match, I had a good time. It was more entertaining than it was like, wow, look at the skill. But they both were very funny, So I'm glad I saw it. I'm, as with every Schmoedown match, glad I saw it. But, had a good time with this match. Well, that's all for this video. I'm going to be doing another video with the Ben Bateman-Scott Mance match that came with this, but that's all for this one. Bye.